Hey, my name's Cameron Ripley, and I recorded this video because I'm getting a lot of people calling and asking about what it means to refinance, how much does it cost, what is the impact, and I just wanted to post this out there because we have a lender right now running a huge promotion in order to help people be able to refinance at a more cost-effective way, and rates are starting to drop. So if you bought in the last few years, even if you bought when rates were maybe in the high fives, there is some possibility there, kind of. But really, this is for people who have interest rates over 6%. What I always say is anyone who is interested in refinancing their mortgage on their house or at some point accessing their equity, talk to someone now so that you find someone that you like and trust, and they can start to monitor, your credit, your equity, your budget, whatever it might be, all without taking a hard hit on your credit. That's the key. Is you don't want to work with someone who just immediately is trigger happy and pulling your credit. We like to do a soft pull. We like to help monitor it so that you know exactly where you're at and what position you're at. But I wanted to present this, at least for now. And like I said, this is great for anyone who at some point is interested in refinancing, to at least build a relationship with someone that they know and trust. But what I like to do is I like to come over here and zoom in a little bit. Now, this is just an example of someone that I helped recently. This is their situation. Everyone's situation is very different. I know there's a lot of legal stuff with that, but it's very true that your credit score can affect things in a negative direction or a positive direction. I can also help people by giving some simple recommendations to fix their credit in 2 weeks. I had someone recently, 2 weeks, mainly because it was the end of the month and then the start of the month. But they fixed their credit and they were able to get a great rate. Now, this person specifically had a loan balance left of about $350,000. For simplicity, I just put it at $350,000. Their current interest rate is 6.5%. Now, remember, this is for this person specifically. Some people, their interest rate's 6.25, 6.125, 6, maybe even 5.9. And so it just depends what we can do. And I'd rather take a look and help you. I'm going to be the first who's going to tell you, no, I think it's a bad idea, even before you do. But I also like to make recommendations, give you some options. If you say no, no problem. Let's set a goal of what would make sense. And then let's keep following up from there. So with this person, we went and sorry, I lost my tab there. So we added specifically for them. Now, I've had people, their closing costs on the refinance was less than $2,000. How? We got title and escrow waivers. We got a waiver on the house. My fees are like next to nothing. I was able to implement an extra credit from one of the lenders that lowered the underwriting fee. And so it was less than $2,000. This person's is about $5,000. So actually this was $3,000 third party costs between small title and escrow, and then they chose to buy down their interest rates because they talked to a tax professional and they were able to deduct that, or they're going to deduct that from their taxes. So it just makes sense because they're kind of getting that money back in taxes. But they're getting 5.25%. Yes, they are saving $251.91 per month, even though their loan amount is higher. It's because it does a recast, right? So it extends another 36 months. But that's not a huge difference in interest rate. Now, I've seen people with higher loan amounts that even just lowering it from 6.5% to 6% was an even bigger savings than $251 a month. The big thing that I like to focus on is this interest paid per month. So currently they're paying $1,895 a month in interest from their payment, but now it's going to be $1,553. That's easier math. Someone else I had recently wasn't, but that's about $442 a month in savings just in interest. It kind of says it right here. $442 a month in savings on interest that you're spending less in interest, that you're giving less to a lender. So it kind of says it right here, but this is the big part here is in 5 years, you're looking at saving $20,622 in savings just on interest, not including the monthly savings. So there's a lot that get factored into it. I really encourage anyone to just reach out. Once again, the thing you should hear from someone is that you like and trust them. They're not just going to do a hard pull on your credit. So that's the first thing you want to hear. And then you want to just feel like you can have a simple, quick conversation. Hey, what would my interest rate be if my credit score is this, and this is my employer? Usually I need a little bit more information, and then I can really say, oh, hey, this is what I'm looking at. We can waive title and escrow. We can do this, all without doing a hard pull on your credit. Giving you a preliminary quote without doing a hard pull. When we're ready to pull the trigger, then yes, we have to do a hard pull on your credit as of right now. Maybe they'll change those requirements later. But yes, that way you can at least feel comfortable. Hey, does this make sense or not? And at least you're educated on the process. So for anyone watching this recording, I really hope that it's helpful. It gives you a little insight. But if you do have more questions, please feel free to reach out.